Hello there, beautiful gods and goddesses, star seeds. I am here today to talk about April 2023's forecast and just kind of talk about some of the transits that are going to be happening in this upcoming April month. I am Fox RedSky. I am your astrologer, your soul coach, your cosmic love expert, and I am located in the beautiful Costa Rica, where I have not only found my soulmate, but I am living my dream life, doing what I love to do, sharing my wisdom with you. So we are going to be talking about April's 2023's predictions or forecast. What are some of the really amazing transits that are going to be happening? So the first is April 3rd. We are actually having our Mercury go into the sign of Taurus. And so communication is definitely going to be much more forward and blunt and a little bit more slower. So like this energy brings with it like a very dedicated pace in the thought process. So there's not going to be any kind of confusion when it comes to Mercury entering Taurus. Communication is going to be very clear, very direct. You're going to receive messages direct. And the first part of April is really going to be awesome because we have, the sun in Aries. And so there's a lot of just fast pace. We're going to get these things done and we're going to speak what we want to say in a very clear tone so that everybody understands. There's no miscommunication. And next we have April 6th, we have a full moon in Libra. And so if you have been go this past few weeks or months, this is an opportunity to really get into balance, our spiritual as well as our material, our physical as well as our body, like listening to our body. Libra is all about partnerships too. So if you are ready to let go of a partnership that maybe hasn't suited you, this is an opportunity to let that person go in a peaceful, loving way and to really call into your life what you're really seeking. Libra is also about the justice system. So if you have any legal things going on in your life right now, this would be a good time to basically what is no longer needed, we are getting rid of, and we're calling in what we actually need for the legal processes to work in a positive way to benefit us. But this is a beautiful full moon. I love Libra moon energy. It always brings to me a lot of clarity. It always brings to me a lot of intuitive dreams. So this is a really good time to get in balance with your own needs and the needs of those around you and to clear out any relationships that are not serving our highest and greatest good. And you know who you are. Sometimes we hold on to things that need to be let go of. And you do it not just for yourself, you're actually doing it for the other person as well. So April 11th, we have Venus entering Gemini. Oh yes, Gemini. So our values, the things that we care about, our love language is going to be all about variety and really stimulating our intellect. This is a great time to utilize the beautiful Gemini energy to basically create more space in our life, to create more abundance, and Gemini is really good about being a jack of all trades and having their portfolio kind of spread out. So this is an opportunity for you to take advantage of this energy and diversify yourself, whether it's in a romantic way or if it's also in an intellectual and physical and material pursuit way. Like maybe this is an opportunity for you to maybe look at your stock portfolio and to really spread that out, not just don't have all your eggs in one nest, disperse that in different baskets. So that is my advice for you as Venus enters Gemini. April 14th is a beautiful Saturn sextiling the North Node. And what this says to me, and what this is a beautiful time to do, this is a really good time to put action and thought into your soul's purpose. Remember, we've come here, that's what the North Node represents. The North Node represents our soul's purpose, and you're really going to be getting some strong clarification. And remember too, that last month, we've now entered Saturn into Pisces. So as your soul really knows the energy and the effort that it's going to require Because we can wish and want and have all the dreams we want, but we still have to place action behind those manifestation, those thoughts and those desires. We have to place and strategic action too, and that's what Saturn sextiling the North Node means. That means this is strategic from the soul action, and if you know that if it feels good in your gut, then it is probably the correct path. So don't listen to me, listen to you. You know more than anybody what you need to do. So that is my advice as we enter April 14th. Okay, so now we have a new moon solar eclipse happening April 20th in Aries. So this is a giant gateway and portal. Whenever we have these eclipses, this is like a phasing in and out with the spirit world. So if you have gotten rid of the things that you needed to at the beginning of the month, this is a beautiful opportunity to have a ceremony to call in to the 3D what you need. Don't be shy to ask for these things. Ask for these things and you shall receive it, and it will happen very fast. This is something that I intuitively I see is this solar new moon gateway as a powerful door for manifestation. So use it wisely, be specific. Don't cut around or beat around the bush. Also, April 20th, the sun has now entered Taurus, and Taurus is representing the second house. So use this. Not only are we having this solar eclipse happening, but we're also having it enter in the sign of Taurus, which is physical manifestation. It is wealth made real, and you have this opportunity to really emphasize the wealth that you want to have in your life right now. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Get rid of any thoughts or doubts that you might have around money. This is your time right now. The last transit that I want to talk about in April is we've had this beautiful 3-month break of no retrogrades. But as we come into April 21st, we are now entering Mercury in retrograde. And so if you don't know what a retrograde is, it's really just you having to go back and look at things that you might have missed. In February, March, now and most of April, we have been on go, go, go mode. And you might have missed some key important things that you need to go back and look at. Yes, you might get some calls from some exes. Yes, you might have some friend you said you're not going to talk to them anymore, try to reach out to you. You also don't necessarily want to start any new contracts. If you can sign any kind of legal papers before the 21st, before we enter this Mercury in retrograde, I would do that. I would highly suggest doing that. It's just because when you're in retrograde, it's not something that's terrible, it's not something that's bad, but it's more of like, oh, we got to go back and look at some things that we might have not seen, and we need to take a look at that. We shouldn't start anything new. We shouldn't try to start any relationships. We shouldn't try to start any contracts or buy any properties or. But it's all about knowing. That's half the battle of being in a retrograde, is knowing that, hey, yes, we're in a retrograde, but that it's not the end of the world. Self-awareness, knowing it before I fucking decide to plummet into something, it's very useful. It's just a useful thing. So, and that's why I get up on here, so that you have the knowledge beforehand to make the right decisions and be in the divine alignment, so that you can be on your highest and greatest timeline. Well, I want to thank you so much for listening to me and my April 2023's predictions and transits, important transits that are happening. I send you all the love. I wish you nothing but the best in all your endeavors, and I'm sending you mass love from Costa Rica. Mwah.